So I started cello when I was 10, like a lot of students in public school systems. You're introduced to classical instruments. I don't think I ever really aspired to be a classical player. I was writing songs. I started on the ukulele when I was around the same age and was aspiring to be a songwriter, a rock musician of some sort, but the cello was just following me along, and I had this big love for orchestration and went off to study composition at McGill and such. And then when I moved to Toronto, I started accompanying other singer-songwriters on the cello, sort of discovered, and I sort of found my own voice, and it evolved from there. Like, it's a classical instrument in the context of popular song. I find I play the cello similarly to how I sing. I find the two really work well together, and I'm excited to explore more of what I can do with the two instruments, the voice and the cello.
Crazy, I got diamonds on the soles of my shoes, yeah. Well, that's one way to lose these walking blues.
Now, clearly, you're an extremely talented musician. You've mentioned playing with other bands in a supporting role. How is it different to go into what you're doing on Sunday, where you are front and center, versus playing with other people who may be, doing lead vocals or taking the stage in front of you?
I love wearing all the different hats that I wear, but it is a different process. And again, more transparency. I haven't played a solo show, a show of my own, in a couple of years, of course. And the energy and the process of preparing and getting myself up to that moment is a bit more daunting, having not done it in a couple of years, than sort of jumping on shit with someone else's project. There's the self-consciousness of, you don't want to screw up and say the wrong thing, so there's just that more added responsibility of it's all on me.
Before we go here, there is a very popular clip of yours that involves you playing a cover of Katy Perry's Roar with a tiger right beside you as you play the cello. How did it come about? And was it your idea, or was there any hesitancy to just be playing with a tiger right beside you?
Being an artist, there comes your way the odd request or proposition that is a little bit different, and that was one of them, and that came from CBC. What was interesting from a personal standpoint was the fact that I remember driving away afterwards going, I guess I truly have the ability to place my trust in others in circumstances where I could potentially question, what the F am I doing here, right? And there was a couple times that the tiger bellowed right next to me, and I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say there were two camera operators, and both of them just quickly put their cameras down and left the room, and I was left going, but they sort of kept the tiger in a good mindset by continually feeding him and satisfying his hunger needs so that he wasn't looking at me in the wrong way.
No tigers on Sunday. However, there will be a fox on the stage of the Burlington Performing Arts Center, 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Kevin, I wish you all the best to get back out there, and just you on the stage by your lonesome. It's going to be great. Thanks so much for taking time out.
Thanks for your time, Jason. Pleasure.